Hey folks, this is Jake Davis with an On the Fly review for you. And today I'm talking about Love and Monsters, released earlier this month, directed by Michael Matthews and starring Dylan O'Brien, Jessica Henwick, and the revered Michael Rooker. I really like this movie. The whole setup is giant asteroids come to Earth, Armageddon style. Government send all the nukes they got in there to blow the son bitch up, but all the radiation from the nukes mixed in with all that cosmic shit from outer space falls back down to Earth and turns every cold-blooded animal on the planet into a giant bloodthirsty monster. Awesome, love it. Story picks up 7 years later, and there's like maybe 5% of humanity left. And they're spread out towards colonies. And the story is of our protagonist, our hero, who's basically survived the entire apocalypse as a cook. Hasn't really had to fight any monsters. He decides that he's gonna go travel, walk 85 miles across monster-infested California, regular California, and he's gonna get to his girl to see her again. It's great. It's absolutely great. I love this movie. It has wonderful heart. It's really, really funny. It has a terrific message about humanity. I know, and I know this film was in production long before the COVID crisis, but this film definitely is the COVID era film. This kind of sense of no matter how bad things get with the world falling apart around you, you gotta live. You can't just bunker yourself and wait for the world to go away. It's not gonna happen. It's not realistic. It's a great movie. It has wonderful performances. Just an absolutely charismatic and very, very infectiously charming performance from Dylan O'Brien. Very, very funny. Of course, the Maze Runner kid also played the Teen Wolf. I like this movie so much, man. It was really fun. I mean, of course, we do get villains and there's bad guys and there's all kinds of weird, kind of almost Odysseus-like shit going on here, man. Like he meets a robot who kind of is very almost acts like almost comes off like a console scene or confession thing, but not really a confession. I mean, just like a guidance thing. Talks to the robot, and the robot kind of inspires him to keep going, kind of shit. There's the dog. The dog steals the movie. Boy is the best thing about the film. He's a dog who's on his own in the apocalypse, and he saves the kid's life from a giant bullfrog. And it's like he got his own trailer, like he's made up a bus for himself where he could shut the door behind him. He's got his own pillow. The dog is taking care of himself, and I love that. That's so cool. And eventually, they get on the mission, him and the dog, and there's Michael Rooker, who's walking around with this little girl. And he's teaching her how to hunt these monsters, and they got names for all of them and ways to get around. They're the survivalists. The idea of them they're gonna keep moving. They're gonna live on the land. They're not gonna stay in a hole for the rest of their lives. But it's, really funny, very endearing, and absolutely charming. I love this movie. I'm giving it 5 stars, considering what a negative and very depressing and downright scary a lot of 2020 has been for many, many people. It's the movie we need right now. Just a fun, feel-good film about how, we gotta do it ourselves. We can't wait for the government. Can't just sit around and a vote isn't just gonna do it either, people. Go out and vote if you want to vote. If you're gonna vote, sure. But I mean, we still have to hold governments accountable for what they should. You can't just vote and then sit back and let them do whatever the fuck they want for the last 4 years. Look at that happen last time, because all they fucking did was bicker amongst each other and the fucking country fell apart. Anyhow, got off a little side rant there, sorry. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Come back, watch all of my stuff. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm Jake Davis, and I'll catch you on the fly.